Looking at that Cal Poly game.
We're going to have a debut here.
Oh, Liam Steigerwald has come in. This is his debut. Steigerwald, a freshman, and has not pitched. But Kev, give us a little lowdown on Steigerwald. You had mentioned to me on Tuesday in Moraga that he reminds you a little bit of Ben Breck from the right side.
Yeah, from the right side, because he's tall.
Yeah.
He's tall, and he throws strikes with the fastball. He stands about 6'5", 6'6", from up in the East Bay. And he's got fastball, which has been working into the mid to upper 80s with a big slow curve and a change. And Liam, a true freshman who was planning on redshirting. Staff had planned on redshirting him, but if you listen to the broadcast Tuesday, Coach Checkett's saying that, might as well get him experience in that first year, because so often you don't get him for that last year anyways.
No.
You either graduate or you move on to the next level, but
you get drafted, right?
But Liam, his fastball velocity has increased about 5 miles per hour since the fall. He throws strikes, and he's got the big, slow hook. So excited to see Liam making his debut today.
Me too.
In a great spot to do it.
I was just going to say, one of the most famous ballparks, college ballparks in America here, Goodwood Field. So, good for Liam. He's a freshman right-hander, 6'4", 205-pounder from San Ramon, as Kevin mentioned, up in the East Bay. Went to California high school. Well, Cal Poly, I thought they put Northridge away, but Northridge has scored a run in the top of the ninth, and it's now 5-5. And if Cal Poly were to drop that game, that would be devastating to the Mustangs' playoff hopes or postseason chances. So here is Liam Steigerwald's first collegiate pitch, and it's a strike. Right-handed hitting Timmy Richards. Richards tonight is 1 out of 3, an RBI single in that 4-run 6th inning. He also scored in that inning. So it's no balls and 1 strike. And the 0-1, Steigerwald, big overhand curveball, and Richards swung and missed it by a bunch. 0-2.
There it is, the slow Ephus curve, 67 miles an hour, and that was a beauty.
That's a cool-looking pitch.
That was a beauty.
That is cool-looking.
Especially when the batter swings when it's still 20 feet in front of him.
And when the pitcher's 6'4". No balls and 2 strikes. Steigerwald's 0-2. That's a fastball at 85, up and away, 1-2. Something else that's got to be kind of cool for Liam is he's making his collegiate debut in a game being televised by ESPNU.
Brilliant.
So it's 8-4 Titans here in the bottom of the 8th. Steigerwald, the big right-hander out there. There's the curve, and that's popped a mile in the air. Short left center field. Frederick races in, gets under it, and makes the catch out number 1. So good for you, Liam. That's your first collegiate out.
Good guy to get too.
Yep.
Veteran Timmy Richards.
Here's Zach Weller, the designated hitter, who is 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts, all coming against the starter, Kyle Nelson.
He's happy to see a new arm out there. Yeah, that's for sure.
You're 100% right. Steigerwald delivers a fastball at the knees at 85 for a strike, 0-1. Liam, talking to Coach Checketts and Coach Harvey about him, also talking to Coach Cornell, is one of the hardest working guys on this team. He has approached every day this season. There's a good fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-2. Probably thinking, Kev, that he's not going to play. He's going to redshirt. And then, as we talked about, the conversation came up recently that, hey, you may not be here for a 5th year. Why don't we get you some experience now? But he has worked every day like he's in the rotation almost.
No, it's been great. It's been fun to watch. It's fun to interact with him.
He deserves it. 0-2, and there's the Ephus curve, and it's a fly ball to left. Billy Frederick camps under it and makes the catch out number 2. And Liam taps his right thigh in enjoyment and enthusiasm over getting the first 2 outs.
And he's also one of those guys that, when you talk about Ben, and when you talk to him after a start where he does well, all he wants to talk about is the things that he didn't do well or that he should do better. And Liam's the same type of guy, like right there. I mean, you're up 0-2 and you hang a curve and you get away with it. So he knows that. Because that was a curve that was up in the zone. But because it's NIFA's curve and it's slow and it's hard to time, you'll get lazy fly ball outs just like that.
Here's Cullen trying to bunt, and that is bunted foul back off the very top of the net. And had that not hit the top of the net,
I might have had a chance.
I think that's coming right into our little area of the press box here.
I might have had a chance.
We're not that far behind the net, so it takes a bunt or a check swing or something that has nothing,
that spin.
Right. That's not a hard foul ball. Here's the pitch, and there's a looper to left. Billy moving over toward the line, makes the catch, and Steigerwald has a 1-2-3 inning. All 3 flyouts to Billy Frederick. They'll be able to talk about that in 40 years. Remember, my first 3 outs all went to you. So Liam gets a bunch of high fives from the Gauchos. Great to see a young man who works so hard have it pay off, and what a nice moment for Liam Steigerwald. So the Gauchos hope to try to get some nice moments going in the 9th against Fullerton. They need them. 8-4. The Titans lead as we go to the top of the 9th here at Goodwin Field, game 1 of the 3-game series.